Alright, so let's get to Discord. Here. Alright, so setup, load. What were we down to? 2.8? Using 3.0 app, full formation, 1 hour race, 102. So we're gonna go wheel rate up all around. This is after the damper change. Okay, file 1.1.1 wheel rate. Save. Let's get rid of that. 1.1, 1.2 wheel rate up. Save. Where's my Spotify? Well, if I put Spotify on, this whole thing will be muted. Looks like we're going no music. That's fine. All right.
Pit exit is clear. Push now. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Strange. Stranger danger. I don't know what the last part was, but I haven't died yet, so it's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, a little late out of the Z work today. So I don't need to go that wide. Alright, I gotta remember to swap TC before Ascari. To get to TC5. Man, that's what I tried before, and you're like, nah, don't do that. Like, it lets you get on the power kind of on the curb right after the curb, even before the car settles. Mm-hmm. It's not stepping out. Yeah. Well, and if you run a little wide and you touch that Astro on 5, it doesn't kick around on you. Too much. Well, I mean, we're saying the same thing. I meant too much curb. Too much anti-cut. Yeah, I'm trying to get a slightly shallower
Your last lap time was at 1:49.
angle of attack. I don't know, that's the word I want to use.
Okay. Your brake temperatures look good.
Yeah. I said it might be easier on the tires too. Help keep them alive longer. Especially when you
Sector 1 is quick.
overshoot the shit out of that.
Alright, Matt, we need to watch these track limits.
Yeah, right now. I don't know yet. Don't ask. I always like when you're like, hey, how are you? How's it feeling? I'm like, I've done 1 lap. I want ice cream. This is bullshit. Focus on the exit. It's much, much faster out of that corner.
Sector 2 time is okay.
No!
Just done a 149.13. That's your best lap in the session. Sector 3 time is fast.
What? There's that late enough for you? Okay.
Sector 2 is 2/10 off your best.
I just want to be able to get that little bit of slip every time. But I think the tires are a little too grippy when they still have that quality grip to them, you know? Because now I'm starting to get a little bit of rear slip under braking, and that's really helping.
That was at 149.
Yeah, like I had it right there. Like, you get to the point where you're no longer steering with the wheel and you just let the car continue its rotation on its own. Yes. That first chicane irritates the fucking shit out of me. Because it doesn't matter if you're fast through it, you're fast out of it. As long as you take it kind of okay, you don't gain or lose anything more than a tenth. But it can feel great or feel like, oh, Jesus. So much for that braking zone. Fuck. I mean, I got a monster and a donut, so I'm pretty happy. I saw that, and I'm like, I know he's gonna say something. What are you talking about? It's my pace. Well, yeah, when I fucking line it up and take it like the start of a quali lap, I hope it's nice. Shut up! Fuck! Every T1 he's like, oh, way to fuck that up. You break, you know, like half a meter too early. Shut up! Fuck! Jesus. Fucking 3.5 tenths. I will go meet a marshal with the nose of my car. That's too soon. Why did that feel good, but I lost so much? I think it was too slow entry. Alright, I'm into the 48s. I'm happy with that at 80 liters.
148.93.
Yeah. Ah, fuck. I was in the wrong TC. I had nothing to do with that. I'm sorry. My braking point wasn't very great for that corner. That was my issue. No, I meant before. Now it's starting to get a lot better because I'm working on the 150 board instead of the Marshall, the orange Marshall marking. Exactly. Yep. Yeah. Well, K12, I had a good long conversation with him, and he was, I was asking him about his race pace because I've asked him the last two races about it, and I'm like, I don't have any chance of beating you. I know it, so I'm just trying to gauge, am I in your ballpark? Because then I know I'm, about where my skill is right now. And I was like, yeah, I've done some mid to low 48s on race fuel. And he's like, what? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, that scares me. Because I guess, no, we've had pretty good, he's been pretty much straight up with me. What he's told me and what he's done in the race have been within a tenth or two, so. distracted. Yeah. Well, and that's what he was saying, is he's like, I honestly haven't had enough practice, but you're matching my pace right now. So I'm like, alright, once you get some practice, you'll pick it up a little and find those. The biggest thing for me, like this car is, you know how most cars you're stupid fast in those first like 5 laps? I'm fucking slow. Because I don't have any slip. I really want just a little bit of slip, like on entries, and really helps out. Do you think I should pop into 4th before Ascari 3 Apex? Because I feel like if I'm touching that curb, I'm hitting the rev limiter. Okay.
Yep. Lap time was 1:49.56.
Yeah. I haven't had that problem at all in Ascari now, with the wheel rate change. Yeah. I'm a little worried about Parabolica after that last exit right now, but we'll see what it does when I stop sucking and talking so much. You took it wrong.
Sector 1 time is good.
I know. I'll fucking kill you. See, and then that one felt like shit, and it was 2/10 faster than the last one.
Just done a 150.45.
Stupid fucking car. A little earlier on throttle. Yeah.
You've just done a 148.73.
Yeah, I felt that one for sure. You couldn't have put that any better.
You're 10th off in sector 1.
I don't know if it's the wheel rate or what, but that second chicane feels way better. Maybe it's just I'm not sucking now. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Yeah. Okay.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
Well, the thing I can feel right now is it's just the front end's more punchy. It'll bounce back and forth, you know what I'm saying? So the only thing I'm worried about is on the... No, Parabolica. It's the braking. The braking into it, the rear wants to come a little bit. So I'm gonna try and drive a little more front bias. It's just ass backwards to how my brain works. God damn it. Well, when I'm talking, I fucking forget the TC. You know, when I'm not. Yeah, that feels great right there. Ascari feels good. It's more just getting that entry right. I don't have to worry about the rear now. Yeah, but that's driver. Picnic.
Sector 2 time is good.
I think I needed to drag the brake like a tenth of a second more. I just had a little bit too much speed and I was offline.
That lap was a 149.
Stop revving it so much. I think that also might be why I'm losing so much in one, because compared to you, is that braking felt a lot stronger. I'm wondering if I'm wondering if it'll be smarter to maximize that braking. Yeah.
Sector 2 time is quick. Watch the track limits, please, Matt.
Yeah, it's 2 seconds or 2 tenths in the braking zone.
Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 time is okay.
Yeah, but that was way faster. So what I've been doing wrong in that corner is I have been running it too deep on the brakes. Trying to trail brake it instead of pointing and shooting and getting the run out. Yeah.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
So now that time...
Sector 2 is 0.25 off the pace. That lap time was 1:49.40. Sector 3 time is quick.
Finally. Too soon. That's like 10 meters later than I was braking. Oh yeah?
Sector 2 time is good. Sector 3 time's okay. Sector 2 time is good.
Too early.
Your lap time was 1:48.65.
Figured out parabolic
Sector 3
there.
time is quick. Okay, Matt, you've got half your fuel left. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 time is okay.
What? Yeah, no. And then you talked right through the fucking braking zone. So what it I'm throttling after the left-hander before the right-hander in chicane 2? You know what? You know. All right. My hardest thing is I can't, like, when I try and take that with fast mid corner without braking too much early, I run into problems mid corner.
You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 1.
Alright, I'll just.
Sector 2 time is quick. That last lap was a 1:49.13. Sector 3 time is fast.
too much. It's all on me. Huh? I touched the grass.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Yeah, the first one was just bad driving.
That was 149.
I don't know.
123.
Ah. Yeah, I clipped first gear though.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 1.
Ah. All that. I gotta focus there. Somebody obliterated the fucking thing and it keeps distracting me.
Sector 2 is 0.26 off the pace.
Yeah. Turning. Am I hot? No. Are you speaking English? Yeah, I know what you're... Yeah.
That lap was 149.48.
What happened to letting me drive?
Sector 1 is 0.05 off the pace.
See, when I'm... That's my problem there, is when I try and take it carrying speed, I feel like I push straight through the corner, where if I brake a little bit more and I'm on throttle, I feel like the car is nice and planted through there.
Sector 2 time is good. Last lap was 149.00. Sector 3 time's okay.
Put a giant fucking sign that flashes every 2 minutes. Change your TC, dumbass. I am feeling tires though too, so I gotta adjust for that. I need to up my driver intelligence.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace.
Are you talking about right there? My rear was sliding was my big issue right there. So when I went to turn left, it straightened out and it was too early.
That was 149.81.
Should still be in the 48s. 33 liters left. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, but I think I'm a little overfueled. We'll see. See how many laps I did at the end.
Sector 1 is 0.39 off the pace.
I'm thinking here I might push the balance back just a little bit. Because I'm starting to understeer a little while trying to brake and turn. You know, where... Not much though. I'm thinking just a click or two.
Sector 2 time is quick.
Yep. Yeah, the wheels can hit the anti-skid, but the floorboard, Jesus. Wargarble barble! Maybe end of 6, I might need to go to TC6 there. You were about to say that, weren't you?
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
That's picnic.
Sector 1 is 0.15 off the pace.
What? See, I hate that. Yeah, I don't like that at all. No, I don't like it because I'm sliding and understeering, and it feels terrible.
Sector 2 time is good.
Just like that. Yeah, so I'll go late stint. I'll go 4 and 4, 5, 6. my issue is I'm like out of parabolica, I'm power oversteering just with normal throttle and trying to turn out of the corner. So, oh, I lose so much out of T1. Yeah, it's horrible out of T1. Especially when... Yeah, I chatter all the way through first gear out of T1 if I'm in even TC5. It's really bad. Yeah. Good old Bentley problems.
Your sector 2 time is quick.
You know what? That was equal to my fastest Iscari, alright? So, fuck off. It doesn't matter, even with 6. I think I might need to adjust a little bit and go even more point and shoot there. Yeah. I throttled before the apex.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Yeah, I had a little too much, carrying a little too much speed through 1. And it was pushed me wide, essentially, is where I ended up there. Six. Yeah, because the back end's coming around.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 1.
See, that feels better instead of going to 20 or 50% or whatever, just a tiny bit of throttle right before the apex and then just slowly increasing on the way out.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yep. I'm just trying to figure out how to take it with the rear one and come out.
1:30.
Well, yeah, that's really good on these tires. Losing less than a tenth out of 1 is big. Yeah, but
Sector
it feels
0.14 off the pace.
I couldn't get it to turn in. It's still carrying too much speed.
Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace. Okay, Matt, 10 minutes of fuel remaining. Your lap time was
Vito.
Sector 1 is 0.33 off the pace.
I should not move the brake balance rearward. As soon as I went back to 62, it feels a lot better again now. I'll try and delay my stupidity by a meter too. All Ascari is I'm not reaching the apex and I'm carrying like a K or two too much speed. I also haven't been in TC6 either. For Parabolic I was, but for Ascari I wasn't.
You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 1.
Still hearing that oscillation right there. Yeah.
Just done a 149.00. Sector 3 is 0.15 off the pace.
Yeah, now I'm getting rear movement just being on throttle. They're definitely beat up. Yeah.
Okay, Matt. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes. You've just done a 149.66.
Want to do a draft check? I want to see how much he gains, yeah.
That was a 150.70. Okay, Matt. Very little fuel left in this lap.
I know, but the fact you're not flying on me is big.
Car right. We're clear on the right.
That was also a big rubber band too, so it's not as bad as it looked. Mm.
2 litres remaining.
That was just terrible corners, what that was. Two. Ah! I'm so sorry!
Left side.
Sorry, Chris. I'm sorry, buddy. No, no, I was just gonna go on. I was just gonna go straight, but you braked a little earlier than I was expecting, so I tried to go around, and instead of letting off the brake, I pushed on the brake harder and I spun myself. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Look at that. That is some. Yeah, like that little bit just following you there, it looked like you were fighting the rear on throttle. I don't know how you feel, but yeah, it just oh I'm mm-hmm. I've got a light flat spot on the front right. Oh, that's from just crashing right now. And I'm getting graining on the right front moderate, which is probably parabolica, isn't it? And the fast right-hander. No, right front. Parabolica and the fast right-hander, right? T3. So I wonder if that's part of my T2 turn-in issue, or Ascari 1 turn-in issue. Is later on I'm graining and because that fucking tire is not even being used. I wore 0.38 in an entire stint. uh well, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna save that as so I saved it as V 1.2 with wheel rate up. So I liked it. I can feel it later on in the stint. I'm hurting a little bit, but I also don't think I'll abuse my tires as much in the race because there's a lot of sliding, a lot of over pushing, and seeing what I can't get away with on the setup, and so. Oh, I thought it was gonna be 5% more. I want to go faster though, so I gotta push more. I'll throw the Motec in the drive if you want to look. Yeah. Yeah, it helped out Ascari for the first 45, 50 minutes for sure. And at the end, I mean, that's going to happen regardless.
to Andrea Caldarelli. Caldarelli maintained the advantage that car 63 had over the opposition. Number 7.
Yeah, okay, so I get that out of Ascari. The problem is if I run that wide, I'm usually running over the dirt. Hang on. Yes, dear. Half a what thing? Okay. Well, since they're probably almost like out, I'll just bring them a full pack. Yeah. Okay. I gotta go though. Love you too. Yeah, bye. I totally didn't mute, did I? Nope. Um. Yeah, all you're saying is that if I run wide, I need to straight line it from, like, use all of the road and straight line it to the exit, or to the braking point. All you're saying that I need to do is, if I'm gonna make the corner, to soften the hands a little bit and use the whole exit. Yeah, I'm staying inside the curb instead of letting it run. Yeah. Part of my issue with that is when I was coming off that curb, I was either getting, I'm not sure if I was hitting the rev limiter or what, but if it didn't matter if I stayed in third or I shifted into fourth, either way I was getting just a little rear movement and it was straightening me up, and at that point I was straight, you know? So, well, no, that's what I'm saying, is that on some of it, it was the rear end not stepped out, but it just got a little bit of rotation, and at that point, I was pointing straight down. Huh? Yeah, but on throttle, so it was just a little movement, and I couldn't run wide unless I turned right, you know. But and then there were other times where I was running wide and I would get that little movement, but at that point I'm on the curb, I'm on the Astro, I'm touching the dirt. You know, so I'm trying to find that in between, but it's, every exit's a little different, and I guess I was rather wanting to be further left than further right. But if I can get comfy, yeah, okay. If I can keep it in and I can run it wide.